What up guys? Today I'm going to do a quick editing tip on how to enhance the depth of field of your pictures. Now, what are the three things that affect depth of field? The first thing is your aperture, how wide your aperture is. If you have if your aperture is very small, your depth of field is going to be kind of large. You're going to see everything in focus. The wider it is, the shallower your depth of field is. Also, the position from your camera to the subject. That also affects depth of field. The other thing is the focal length. If you have a 70 millimeter rack, 70 to 200 rack to 70, you're going to have greater shallow depth of field when you rack it to 200 and you're close by. So what if you have a, let's say, not great camera that you can't control anything, you can't control the aperture, can't control your shutter speed. It's all pretty much program mode. How can you enhance your depth of field? I'm just a quick little tip to show you guys how to do it. So let's go to the computer. Now, this is a photo from my last session. Now, this is one I'm probably never going to use because I wasn't paying attention, and you can see right here the iPad that I used as my wireless trigger. I just wasn't paying attention, and it happened to be there. So what are the few things that you can do to enhance depth of field? It's basically breaking your photo into layers. So the first thing I always do in Photoshop, now this, I'm using Photoshop CC. This will work in Photoshop Elements because I do that work all the time. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I always make a copy of from a background layer just so I'm not destroying this. Plus I can show you the before and after. So now I'm going to do a quick version of this. If I was going to do it for a real photo, I would take a little more time. So I'm going to take the quick selection tool and I'm going to make my brush a little bigger. I'm using the bracket keys to do that. Now I'm basically kind of just getting what I want to basically copy. So I'm getting me and the banister. Now I'm going to hit Alt on the keyboard to subtract. So the plus adds and the Alt, the minus, takes away. So I'm basically deselecting everything here. Okay. Now I'm doing kind of a rush job here. I want this to be selected, this to be selected, this to be selected. So basically what I'm trying to do is get me into the picture. Let's Control Shift. Why is it? Well, there you go. That's what I want. Sorry. Then okay. Let's see. Make the brush smaller. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. I want this in. Okay. Even with the iPad, yeah, we'll get that in there. Alt. So this is just the boring part of selecting and deselecting stuff you want in and stuff you don't want in your layer. So let's make this smaller. Okay. Really? Okay. Sometimes you just have to play with it to get stuff selected and deselected correctly. Okay, I think that's good. Let me reselect this stuff here. Okay. I'm taking way too much time on this. I guess I really want to make this look good for you guys. Okay. There, it's 0. Make sure that looks good. I think we're good with this. This looks all... Miss the spot. Let's get that in there. Don't want that because that would kind of ruin the effect a little. Okay, so I got what I want for the first layer. So what I'm going to do is hit, on a Mac, Control J. What that does is basically make this its own selection here. So now I have a selection here that's just me. So one thing now I'm going to do is I want to separate again because I have this banister here that I really don't want to be 100% focus. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to basically just select me in this layer. Okay, and it shouldn't be that bad because, okay, so this stuff doesn't really matter since it's already selected, so I'm going to make my brush a little bigger. Basically take the banister out of focus. Okay, there we go. There we go. So now it's just me being highlighted. I'm going to do the same thing, Command J. Now I have 3 layers. One is pretty much everything. The next one is just me in the balcony. And the other one is just me. So how am I going to adjust the depth of field? Basically using a filter in Photoshop. I'm going to appear to filter. I'm going to select the right layer first. Filter, blur, and Gaussian blur. Now this is going to be basically just for the background. So normally I would not even do more than like 3%. So you can get really crazy. I wouldn't even try to do something like this, just because it's just no point unless you're doing something. Yeah, just kind of keep it kind of low number. So I say with this, I wouldn't do more than 5. Okay. I hit OK on that. Okay. So now you can already see a little difference from the original. Here's the original here. And there's out of focus, and there's me in focus while the background's out of focus. So I'm going to now select this layer and do the exact same thing, because now I'm mainly focusing on the balcony here to put that out of focus. So filter, make sure I'm right file, blur, wrong blur. Hit the wrong blur. Okay, go ahead on to Gaussian blur. Now I'm going to bring this up to probably 3. 3 sounds like a good number. Because I want it out of focus, but I don't want it too out of focus, because honestly the banister is closer to me than the background. So, it's okay. And that's it basically. And then I have this layer here where I'm sharp. So here's a before for you guys. This is what it looked like before I did anything. And here's an after of what I did. It's not a huge difference. It's just a small enhancement to make me pop out a little more. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tip. If this tip helped you anyway to make your pictures look a little better, please like and subscribe below. Also, share if you want to, if you have friends that need help with this. And this has helped you. Also, please comment below and say hey, this is a great tip, thank you guys. But yep, that's it for today's tip. Follow me on my Twitter and Instagram page where I post all my pictures and post stuff on Twitter. I'll link everything below. That's it. I'll see you guys next video.